Hey everyone. So I got a really interesting question today. And I have to say, this is one of the things that I absolutely love about being a tax goddess. So today, we are going to be talking about the big, beautiful bill. Very, very, very exciting that it has passed Congress and it is on to the Senate, and we're just waiting to get the details. So I'm super, super excited about it. But today's story is I had a gym owner, reach out to me and say, listen, Shauna, I heard that there's some cool like real estate exemptions or some extra deductions that I can get if I'm in the manufacturing space. As a gym owner, I manufacture beautiful bodies. So does that count as manufacturing, right? Can I get some of these cool new exemptions and options and deductions as a gym owner? Okay. Now, good or bad, I felt a little bit bad, little tiny bit bad that I had to say no. Unfortunately, the IRS's definition of manufacturing is specifically to the creation of tangible goods, articles, or products by changing raw materials into new forms. Now, raw materials, is the human body a raw material into a new form, a big, strong, powerful muscle form? Maybe, but it's kind of a stretch, okay? Generally, a gym is going to be more of a service, not a product, right? The IRS is generally, when we talk about manufacturing, they're typically talking about products. Real estate, now you might own the building that your gym is in. There are some great deductions for that if this bill goes through, which is fantastic. So I, of course, the benefits of a strategist, I'm not only a CPA, right? I'm also a strategist. So the CPA has to say no, right? That does not work. A strategist, my job is to think outside of the box and say, okay, well, listen, why don't we pivot into something that's maybe a little more plausible, could still be potentially aggressive, very niche, okay? And still, guys, a ton of research has to be done on this, so do not take a YouTube video as advice on what you should do, okay? But this big, beautiful bill, okay, one of the ways that we might be able to look at this is, what about the creation of pushing the definition of maybe a health facility? Okay, so if your gym is offering specialized services for individuals with specific medical conditions, maybe cardiac rehab, physical therapy, medically supervised weight loss programs, that tends to be a big one. You maybe, don't take advice from the internet, might be able to argue that you're closer to a health facility that provides a health service, okay? So could you create a unique body or a unique program where bodies are rehabilitated and restored to peak physical condition as akin to a process of a specialized health context, like the specialized health arena, okay? Now, this is a very aggressive, very likely, depending on state licensing and certifications, do you have specialized trainers, this kind of thing. But instead of classifying as a service, could you do medical and health rather than manufacturing, right? Like, is this an option? So it's something that my brain is going to continue to work on for our client. Now, of course, if you have big, heavy duty equipment, right? So if they want to expand, if they want to buy any new depreciable assets, anything like that, that's an absolute go under the new bill, no problem. One of the already existing things that could be real estate related, specifically tied to the building, would be energy efficient items like upgrading the HVAC program or the light bulbs, okay? Can we look at body manufacturing conditions, right? Like if you're doing hot yoga, it's gotta be hot. So is there something that in the wintertime is creating heat for your location? Can we get an energy efficient one of those? So, I think really what I'm trying to bring up by this video is I love these out of the box questions, okay? And that is the job of any good strategist, is to look at, okay, hey, here's this new bill, here's this new law. Normally we wait until the law has actually been passed. And then how do we apply the law? How do we apply these changes to our clients, whether you're in the gym industry or the real estate industry or you're a doctor, whatever it is? How can we apply all of these new laws that hopefully, fingers crossed, will pass even my dogs are excited about this. How do we apply these new laws when they pass to your specific situation? So in the meantime, if you guys have questions, if your CPA is just giving you that answer of, nope, sorry, you do not meet the recommendation and the requirements for manufacturing, right? Are they bringing you alternatives? Okay, if they're not, reach out. That's what we do. We look for alternatives. So I hope y'all are having a great day. And if you need anything, you know exactly where to find us. Head over to Tax Goddess and book an appointment to talk with the team. So have a great day, and I'll see you guys later. All right, let's hope the big bill passes. All right, we'll talk to you later. Bye.